Good morning, YouTube. Ryan here with another fun, weird project. So, we are cold camping, and the campsite that we are on, it's kind of right in Troy, Missouri, called Quiver River State Park. We got here to find that it looks like a tornado came ripping through here, but it didn't. The Missouri Conservation found that the majority of the trees here needed to come down because of arbor ashby or some sort of beetle that had taken refuge in quite a few of them and was going to cause them to die or fall or, something terrible. So they're not taking any chances. They took out quite a bit, and they're in the process of doing this right now, so it looks all just crappy. But it's for the better good. We got here Friday, and there was a group here grinding stumps. There's quite a few stumps left to go. But anyway, that's not what this video is about. So, there's lots of videos online about how nomads and full-time camper guys take care of their internet needs, and I watched quite a few of them as well, and made the best concoction of what everybody else is sort of doing. But I thought I'd share my unique setup because it might help somebody design theirs. So I bought a Wi-Fi antenna, not a Wi-Fi, I'm sorry, this is a cellular antenna, directional. It's the flat panel model. It comes from Amazon. There's lots of different kinds, but this is the one that I bought. It came with a bundle of wire and stuff. It was about $100, maybe a little more. And the wire, the pigtail that comes off of it is not removable unless you open it up, but it comes with just your standard, I don't remember what these fittings are called, look it up. So you gotta have an extension to come off of that to go to your router. Now, the pole itself is a Harbor Freight 20-foot collapsible flagpole, and then I've got it mounted into a base. You might have seen these things for people that have little flags they want to fly at tailgate parties or something. You normally park over this with a tire. But I had a friend of mine actually weld this up. So it's way heavier gauge steel. And the pipe diameter size was correct for this particular flagpole. Because the ones you could buy online, you couldn't buy them with the right pipe size. So anyway, I decided to go my own route with that. So that's how you know how it gets up there. So the antenna goes to this little black ammo box that I have chained to the frame of the camper. And it is just simple camper simple basic camper security kind of thing, I would certainly hope that there are better people in the world that would want to take this, but anyway, they don't know what's inside of it. But I guess if you see the video and you know me, then you'll know what's inside of it next time we all go camping. Alright, so I gotta put the phone down for a second, sorry guys. All I'm doing is taking this lock off. The lock keeps the box closed, and it helps me wrap that security chain around the system here. Alright, so that's out of the picture. Again, it's obviously not super high security. Anybody with a bolt cutters could get that off. Okay. So I've got two wires going from over there to here. The black one is an Ethernet cable, also bought on Amazon. It's a direct burial cable. It's outdoor rated, so I thought it would be appropriate for this sort of thing. And then the white cable is just an extension cord I have going from the outlet that I got way over there. So I'll start by pulling off my tank covers, because I sort of use this as a weatherproof house for the power. So what I got here is I got a 20-foot long USB cable plugged into a power cube with the extension cord, you know. Again, this just keeps weather off of it. That's why I put it underneath here. And then that goes into the box. So the box, that's what really matters in this video. So I've got this little black extension cable coming from my antenna. I bought two. I bought a 20-footer pair and a 10-footer pair. The 10-footer works great to keep all this stuff here at the tongue without a bunch of extra wire laying around. But the 20-footers, if I have to actually set this up in a place where let's say the tongue of my trailer is underneath a tree. Okay, well I can't put a 20-foot pole up and into a tree. So that means I'd have to use the mount that I have and put it under my tire of my truck, wherever the truck's parked, to have a clear shot for vertical distance. So that's where the 20-footer might come into better play if I need to have this set up in a different orientation. So I put just a weatherproof bubble cover. One of these expandable ones are like $8 at Home Depot and Lowe's. And I drilled one hole so that I could route all this stuff out here and then snap this shut and it would be weatherproof. Of course, I added a little silicone back there. You have to. Inside the box is where my Nighthawk Wi-Fi router, my Nighthawk cellular router is located. I got a bunch of other garbage in here too that's pertaining to the project, but the base of it is this. So there's the end of the leads from the antenna. There's my power. These are my pigtail leads that go for this specific fitting. Again, I'm sorry, I don't know the names of these fittings off the top of my head, but they're not hard to find online. And yeah, so if you click the button on top, yeah, it's going to say battery fully charged, been plugged in all weekend. Anyway, there it is, one device connected. I'm only getting 2 bars, but it was kind of floating between 2 and 3. If you get on your phone, download a Netgear app, and you can connect to this router with the Netgear, or with your phone, I'm sorry. And then in the advanced network settings, you can see a live readout of the 2 dB readings. And that's what I use to help aim this antenna. I've already done my research. I've already jumped online, gone to cellnet.com or whatever it was, found out where the towers were in my area, and I tried going with that method as far as aiming this antenna. But come to find out, it didn't work out real well, because where I should have been pointing turned out to not give me the best signal. And in using that app and watching the readings as I rotated the whole flagpole around, I found that going this direction for here gave me a better signal, which is almost dead opposite of where it should be pointing. I don't know if that's could be something with the manufacturer of that antenna. Maybe I'm picking up a different tower that's newer, not on that map. I don't know. But anyway, so what I did is I found a neat little Cat 5 port. Comes with that nice little kind of rubbery, silicone-y cover that when this is unplugged, that would just fit right in there, and it would keep that thing weatherproof for storage. And inside that spot is the backside of my TV area, basically. And I routed a small Cat 5 cable to the other side of this, because that's all that's on the backside is just a plug for another Cat 5. It's a really simple transition. So on the inside of the camper, I've got a TP-Link dual band router that rebroadcasts the Nighthawk's internet that it's providing. So all my devices in the camper, the 2 Rokus and our phones and the tablets and anything else we want to run, that's all on the Nighthawks. I'm sorry, that's all on the TP-Link's router as far as, you know, saved logins. And yeah, you just feed it the internet from the Nighthawk, and it takes it from there. It's a really fast setup when you're all said and done. But anyway, I just wanted to make this neat little video, and hopefully somebody might find these useful in some which way, and to make their own. We don't. Full disclosure, we're just weekend warriors. We don't camp full-time or anything. In fact, this is the first cold camp I've taken the wife on. Deer camp's been plenty of times cold, but I've had some new toys here since then. So I figured I'd make a little video and show you how all that worked. But yeah, that's about it. It's got a neat little system. They make better antennas, which I might buy in the future, but I don't know. They're pretty expensive. That narrow that aim a lot more, and therefore can go further. But for what we got, it works fine. Anyway, this is Ryan signing off. And if you got any questions about this stuff, drop a comment. I'll respond to you the best I can. Oh, that Ethernet jack on the side of the camper, that came from Amazon as well. So everything I'm sourcing isn't coming from weird places. It's coming from very common places. Harbor Freight, Home Depots, Amazons, eBays maybe for some things, but it's all pretty simple. It's not coming from special fancy stores or anything like that, because you start buying from those stores, they get expensive real fast. Dog's eating acorns. All right. See you guys.